friends, myself Srushti Sanjay Budhwant from class 10th Vidya Pratishthan's New Balvikas Mandir Pimpli, Baramati. Today I am here to explain you the most vital organ of our body, that is the heart. Heart is a fist-sized muscular organ situated in our thoracic cavity between the lungs in such a way that 2/3 of its mass extends towards the left side. Now we will see structure of heart. Human heart mainly is enclosed in 3 tissue layers. The outermost is the pericardium, the middle one is the myocardium, and the innermost is the endocardium. Also, human heart consists of 4 chambers. The upper 2 are left and right atriums and the lower 2 are left and right ventricles. This right side and left side are separated by a dividing wall called septum. These atriums are separated by atrial septum and these ventricles are separated by interventricular septum. Now, why do you think our heart is considered a very vital or a very important organ? This is because our heart pumps about 6,000 to 7,500 liters of blood per day, which carries oxygen and nutrients to each and every cell of the body. Now, we will see how this blood circulation actually occurs. All know that veins carry deoxygenated blood. The deoxygenated blood from upper part of the body comes towards the superior vena cava, and from lower part of the body it comes towards the inferior vena cava, and this blood gets collected in right atrium. When the right atrium contracts and the right ventricle relaxes, this blood flows towards the right ventricle via tricuspid valve. This deoxygenated blood needs to get oxygenated, so it flows towards the lungs via pulmonary arteries. Here we need to remember that there is an exception, that arteries are carrying deoxygenated blood. Lungs are richly supplied with oxygen. Here, exchange of gases takes place and the blood gets oxygenated. This oxygenated blood is brought by pulmonary veins towards left atrium. Here is also an exception, that veins are carrying oxygenated blood. When this left atrium contracts and the left ventricle relaxes, this oxygenated blood flows towards the left ventricle via bicuspid valve or mitral valve. This oxygenated blood now needs to be supplied to each and every part of the body. So this blood flows to each and every part of the body via the arteries. Till here we have seen how heart supplies blood to each and every part of the body. But what about the heart itself? So there are coronary arteries which supplies blood to the heart muscle. There are 2 branches of coronary arteries, right coronary artery and left coronary artery. By seeing this picture, we can clearly understand how heart functions. Now, we will see some of the most common diseases of heart. The first is hypertension. What is hypertension? Hypertension means increase in blood pressure. We all know that the normal range of our blood pressure is 120 by 80 mm of Hg. And if it increases, then we say it as hypertension. What shall we do to prevent this disease? So here are some ways. We should reduce intake of salt in our diet. We should reduce our stress. We should eat healthy diet. We should get proper amount of sleep. We should be physically active, and also there should be regular BP monitoring. The next disease is cardiac arrest, which means heart attack. When does cardiac arrest occurs? Cardiac arrest occurs when there is any blockage in the blood vessel of heart. How can a person get that whether he or she has any blockage in the heart? So there are some diagnosis tests which we will see now. The first is electrocardiography, which means ECG. This is the graphical representation of our heart. The second test is 2D echo. In simple language, we can say it as sonography of our heart. Next test is angiography. Here, a fluid is injected in our blood vessel to check whether there is any blockage or not. In case if there is is any blockage. So what shall we do to cure this disease? So some treatments are there that we will see now. The first treatment is oral medicines. If the blockage in the blood vessel is mild, we can cure it by oral medicines or drugs. The next treatment is angioplasty. Here a catheter is released via vein to the part where there is blockage, and this catheter releases a metal-like instrument called stent which helps in reducing the blockage in the blood vessel. Next treatment is heart transplant. Here a damaged heart is replaced with a healthy heart. As we all know, for a healthy and happy life, we need a healthy heart. And for a healthy heart, we should eat nutritious diet, we should do proper exercise, we should do meditation twice a day, we should get enough amount of sleep which is peaceful, and the most important, we should not smoke and we should not addict to any addictions. Now, I thanks to all my teachers for giving me such a golden opportunity. Thank you.